Hello, everybody. Yet again, you are joining me for SA University Chess A Section Team Battle. And as the ritual has it, I will play one or two Blitz matches before the tournament gets going. And while I think I haven't mentioned this before, but I think for those wanting to, you can always challenge me 10 minutes before the time. And we can see if we can have a game before we get going. And yeah, well, 10 minutes before the time, I will accept a few games. And actually, this is a interesting quote I also want to start off most of my things with. Just looking at the quotes quickly. A computer beat me in chess, but it was no match when it came to kickboxing. Emo Phillips. And this is actually a very cute quote. And just seeing who these guys are. This is an American comedian. Stand-up actor, voice actor. And what era was this? Born 1956. So TV figure before our generation, and it seems like he's still alive. In any case, so okay, let's jump into a game. I think one or two. Well, it should be one run out blitz match should be good enough, and then a bullet match. And sorry, I need to respond to one message quickly. I'm a bit behind my usual schedule. I had a busy day. The academics are actually getting flowing. Okay. And we're going to have a Sicilian. Samurai 24. And keeping to an open Sicilian for now. I've changed a bit of my interface, keeping it pretty basic, just my logo in the corner. I want to give a bit more of the chess experience. I realize that the tournament clock is also never in my stream, and I reference it a lot. So usually some of the drama is surrounded around the clock. G6, so going for well, a King's Indian type of attack. Or dragon variation, sorry. We'll throw this king on h1. This bishop will go to b3. And let's play f4 while I still have the chance to. I think this might be a blunder I just played. Just seeing a lot of knight g4 action. Not too sure. And, well, Matt Pond played in the Corona Chess Worlds earlier, if you guys watched that stream. So not sure if he's going to be playing against us in this arena. He ran away with that tournament with 114 points, a whopping score. Pretty much doing what Sahaj Grover did in the previous, the previous USSAs arena. And this f4 move has made my opponent think a bit. And while he's thinking, okay, this knight's got a bit of pressure. Bishop here, queen takes. What's the idea? Well, do I have anything fancy? Is there a way to? Well, let's see if I can figure this out. Well, if queen takes, simply knight here hits the queen. Everything's defended, and there's only this one square for the queen. Ah, very interesting move. Interesting indeed. I think I'll take this knight. And queen takes, I'll go check, an intermezzo, saving my knight. And then I could probably just trade. I need to be careful for him throwing in his own check. Although I think this is also a blunder, because after queen takes knight, it's hitting both my knight and the bishop. Although I still have knight takes bishop at the end of that. Just surviving this. Okay, we'll throw in the check. And I think tactically I'm fine. And I'm liking this for myself. The check is a nice intermezzo. I wonder, I don't think, is this even an idea after? No, I don't think I should go for that. Let's keep that option open. After bishop takes, we'll go knight takes. I maybe don't even need to rush this. Okay. And what's the material count? We're equal. But I definitely have a bit of an attack going here. Just retreat the knight for now. It glues together the position. And, well, we can defend the bishop via this square, I think. Over here, I'm going to walk into bishop f5. So we'll defend the bishop like this. And, well, Hmm. Have I blundered this now? We'll retreat. And I think I'm blundering a pawn, but it's not the worst of pawns. He's got this weak d6 pawn. And I think now I'm doing okay. Retreat this bishop and fix my pawn structure. I'll take towards the center. I think that will be the most annoying for my opponent. f5. Okay. And I'm surviving again. I could even recapture like this. The knight's defending. Oh, I'm walking into a pin. Okay, so wondering what's the idea. He can play queen takes if he really wants to. Oh. Okay, so both these rooks are being lifted. And this is making my back rank feel very awkward. And I think he played wrong. He should have gone for something like queen takes c2, because knight can't really recapture. And now I'm doing fine. Even though I'm losing this pawn, I can throw in this check. I'll sort out my back rank first. Oh wait, this is also an issue. So let's do this. Just keep play on the file. And he could have traded down if he wanted to. And now we're going to get into a bit of a time scramble soon. And I'll set up this thing. Queen there, and there's no trickiness yet on this square. We'll back up, and then we'll go queen f3 and try and counterattack. Especially when the time is low, counterattacking is good. So keeping the queen active, and we'll go here. Okay, this is force a trade. Oh, this is a blunder. I blundered this. Losing my rook now. And the game. Our rook here, and how to defend. Okay, as usual I go down in the first game. Not a very good game. And the light back there is bothering me a bit, so I'm just going to move that quickly. Just down here. And that solves that issue. There's still a while to go. I think we've still got time for a bullet game. And Steenkamp joining us yet again. And I'm very excited. I'm not seeing Madiba's player, the guy that dominated Houndoom. He might be playing under a different name. Lower rated player. We'll only be able to know after a while. And let's go d4. I was thinking maybe I should try one of these arenas through going d4 as a change. And I'm actually just warming up the mouse now. I'll go queen c1 if he allows it. I want him to overextend, not move the knight. Oh, can I sack here? Okay, let's do it like this. I'd like the knight around. And this player's good. I like playing stuff like this. Queen over there. h4, my knight is pretty secure. I can start kicking the queen away. Start by doing that. And well, now it's becoming interesting. I must remember I'm down a piece. Not too many great defensive ideas here. And now I'm making room for this rook to potentially enter. And let's keep this game interesting. Oh, I'm allowing this check. I don't think he's going to play it. Honestly, it's a bit tricky to find. Okay, it's a bullet game. It's a bullet game. I need to remember that. The queen's being hit. We'll recapture like this. Oh my word! Where did that knight even come from? so little time. And I've got this rook h1 nonsense as well. He needs to worry about. Oh, where's my king going to? This is close to mate. Oh, I'm surviving on a thread here. Oh no, this must be terrible for me. Oh, let's see if I can survive for 17 seconds. Feels like there's a mate close by. And that's mate. Okay. Both games are lost, but that means the losses are out of my system with 7 seconds to go. I'm happy to see Steenkamp and also Masia. They're probably going to face off. I'll get Keegan Chang in my first game then. Okay, this is fun. I have not got a good score against Keegan. And we'll just play a normal slow blitz game. And Keegan from University Western Cape. They haven't been too dominating in the last few of these arenas. Not too active in them. Let's even go for this. I can go bishop takes. And keep my pawn structure. I'll go king h7 one day. And he's probably regretting having gone so far with his. And I'll go... Oh no, I'm allowing takes. I need to play aggressive now. Okay. Ooh, I think I need to take. Go e5. This pawn is a bit of weakness, but I think queen d7 should be the key to this position. Moves like a5. Just defending the pawn. And we'll defend this pawn with the king. I can't move the pawn, unfortunately. f5 would just be too huge of a square. And I'm looking for knight c5, knight e6 to... I'll get over here. So he closes down that idea. I'll go a5. And he needs to come up with an idea, I think. It's not my responsibility. I've got quite a nice position. I need to get this push in. How am I defending this pawn when he attacks it? Let's play interesting chess. I'll retreat the knight back to e8. Defends the pawn, and I've got this square now for the knight still. And I've got a time advantage as well. Okay, he's the first one to try a pawn break. And I'll go centralize my knight. This fork is also in the air. I don't think it worked immediately. Oh, maybe it did. Okay, playing poorly. I'm playing poorly, sorry. I've got this pin. And now this rook can also join the game. Not sure if I want to put it on e8. Can allow myself to capture. So ideally, if this bishop moves, what to do? Bishop takes even. Bishop or pawn? I'll take there first, and then queen. There might be this intermezzo. Let's test him. I'm going to be playing with this file and against this weak. Okay, he doesn't go for this. It allows me to capture with my queen. This is ideal for me. Now I need to get the knight to this square. And I can do so via this square. But I need to defend the pawn first. And I'm going against what I said I'd do earlier. I can always... Okay, he doesn't know what I'm up to. This is a mysterious knight move, but it's getting here. Oh. Where's this queen going? Sneaky queen. Defends and attacks. He doesn't like it. Okay, now the time situation. Not too happy with what I've done now. I'm just trying to make moves quickly still. Keep that time pressure up. And ideally, I think I'd actually wanted to defend this pawn. Do it like this. This is what I wanted to do. I don't know why I doubled. I mean, it is defended. And we'll hit the queen first. So his idea was to play a rook to defend the pawn, so that he can push. But he's exposing himself now. And this knight is looking for this fork. The knight gets the fork. And actually, where's the queen going to? That's a sad, sad, sad queen. Play h4, defends the pawn. This pawn's still defended. And queen e8, this is a blunder, but he doesn't see it. He's also moving quite fast. I want to trade and go after this pawn, but I can just go for it directly, I think. Let's take here, so I can start marching these pawns up. Okay, this is ideal now. Now I'm getting quite a lot. My position is still covered. Got this check. And I think retreating the rook seems safe. And also maybe just trading queens also seems safe. Oh, that blunders a pawn. The guy's quick. I just need to keep that advantage on the clock. He's got this check. King here. There's no check. Needs to throw the queen back. Oh, he's got an annoying position to have to deal with now. His queen is kind of tied down. Just need to make sure that the queen can't play with check. So going to the light square makes sense. There's no checks for the queen. Okay, that's the first one in the bag. And Poch doing well. We have this chess master, Hopalo, UCT chess master. Oh, and the tournament clock has moved. Actually, it's up here. But now we get to see the exciting chat. So the members, they're still pretty calm. Sims are 19. He goes for the English, as per usual. And I must be careful not to go to... Ooh, what's that about? What is that move? Oh, okay. This is provocative. I want to play d5 now. But there's nothing necessarily here. So we'll go here. And then knight, and then d5. So he stops my ideas, but I don't think there were any ideas. With bishop going here after d5. And now he's playing quite aggressively. Go for this pawn break. It should open up the center, where the king is at, and that's always a good idea. And now we'll go for this square. Just remind him that his king is maybe not on the square it was supposed to be at, because of the mouse slip. I'm assuming it's a mouse slip. And we'll go for that rook. Is he making the point that he's getting my knight at least? Yep, that's his point. Let's go for the endgame, man. If you want to recapture that pawn. And he does. And I'll get the rook in. And my advantage has shifted from being simply... there's this check. And he needs to be careful now, because I might simply play to win the exchange. Needs to move the knight now. And that's a piece. That's another piece, and these two pieces are uncoordinated. He's lost. Okay, so bad mouse slip. That gets me that extra 2 points. And Joshua UJ Chess with 2 berserk wins. I don't think we've seen this player in a while. How's it going with our Mr. How's it going on our team? Steenkamp, still no wins. I think he lost that first game. An hour 11 to go, anything can still happen. Want to really get Poch up there. Okay, we won't go berserk. Oh, let's play the England gambit. See if the player knows his theory. I'll play the theoretical line where I give up my queen. Okay. Okay, he doesn't want any of this. Go c6, and this kind of kills the bishop for now. So I need to develop my bishop to get castled. So I'll just do it like this. I was thinking of freeing up the queen first, but actually this is a good diagonal. And I want to get d5 in as well. I just want everything. Give me everything. So we'll go bishop e7, develop slowly, and rook d8. And this is actually quite a nice position if you compare it to what's supposed to happen after playing the England gambit. So he'd want his bishop to be here for the following move, but it's unfortunately not. And I'm getting quite a lot of space. This is an isolated pawn, but it's pretty involved in the center, and it's going to help me play knight to e5, which is a big square. Okay, where's this knight going? He wants to play rook here. Pretty cool move, eh? We'll ignore it. No, I can't ignore it. Rook here is going to pick up the bishop. Okay, we'll play a bit defensive. He can take this pawn. He doesn't want it. Fine. We'll do what I wanted to do earlier on. I just wanted to centralize my knight. And that's pretty much just my entire idea so far. And now that the knight's centralized, I think I can even play this. Okay, we'll take the piece. We need to south pin. And continue advancing. I think opening up more space for the rook. And this rook is a bit weak now. He can't take the pawn. That's just check. Losing a piece. At least you've got this queen move. But it's losing the game. You can't take the pawn. And S2200344141 is playing very quickly. Dark tactics, setting up a name like that. And we'll do this. We'll play like Matt Pond does. Set up a little tactic of our own. Look at that pawn. If you take here, we're taking your knight. So you can't do that. And someday, maybe, he's actually got this really good bishop since the start of the game. And he sees my ideas. My question is, if I go takes, is he going to go rook takes? Okay. He's defended the piece. Okay, this is actually getting pretty tricky. I'll go for the file since he's given up his file. Oh, sorry. Okay. I'm pretty happy with my position. We'll just get the king here. And ask him what he's doing. My bishop is a stunning piece. I've got the bishop pair. He's lucky. I can't take here a few times. I can actually. I can do it, but it just trades down really. And I have got king f7 at the end of all of this. Unless there's like an intermezzo check, but I'm definitely worse here. This check and he goes rook back, and this is my point. Maybe I can do something with this pawn. I've got some kind of imbalance in the position. He throws the rook all the way back, so he's not going to play too actively. I think that will just be drawing, so I'm just going to hold on to the rook. Oh. Let's go into this rook pawn endgame, where my idea is he can't take this pawn because of bishop takes, and then there'll be a back rank. So he needs to be careful. He's got this check. I need to defend my pawn. Okay, if he goes like this, I've got bishop a6. Okay, he doesn't even go for it. I'll just start moving upwards, get my pieces on dark squares. He's playing really well. Okay. I can go a6 as well. Okay, none of that. No, not even a6 anymore. Got a bit more of an active position. Not sure if this endgame is winning, so I'll just keep putting pressure on the position. This wins a pawn. And, well, I don't think it wins a pawn. He actually missed something. can take the rook. Okay, he doesn't. Gives me a second life here. And I'll walk into some checks for the time being. Check. Walk the pawn up like this if he allows it. We'll give this check. And, well, rook here. And rook here. Okay, that was just lucky. That player got me there in the end. Okay, that puts me still in second place. The players that are berserking are taking the lead, and Marcia also there on 8 points. I think this is when we get paired. We haven't got paired in this tournament in a while. Okay, no, not yet. The blunderist. I'll give him an e4. Scandinavian. Where does he go to with his queen in the Scandinavian? That's usually the question. That's why it's probably quite a... Well, white is good in the sense that you just have a better position from the start because of the queen, but black might be better because of all the lines white will need to prepare for Scandinavian. So accepting a worse position, but knowing that you could actually keep your opponent pretty busy in, let's say for instance, a blitz game, because there are quite a few ways the game could go. And let's kick this bishop away and then go back for what I wanted to do. Oh, I thought the bishop needed to go away. I think it did actually need to go away. I gotta go to h6 and I'm getting g4 and g5. Oh, but this does not feel good for me. Ah, this is ideal, man. Giving me material and king safety, blocking your own attack. I knew the material would come, but I did not think my king would be safe. This feels pretty safe for my king. And we'll go for this. It seems to kind of force a trade. No, he can take here. I'm giving up a pawn just because I'm already up material. And right about now, I'm just worried about my own king safety. What's necessary in this position? Bishop f3. We're going to get rook here soon. And he's going to go queenside castles. I can predict this. I'll go king h2. Because I know rook g8 is coming in any case. So when I do it, it will be necessary. Oh, I've got this bishop sack. Let's get the queen to this side of the board. Let's stop this defensive play. Get queen to a5. And, well, then knight here is a huge threat, because it comes with this mating idea as well, as in hitting against the queen. And now knight takes, bishop takes. And I've still got, well, mating threat. The queen can worm itself into the square a8. And my opponent doesn't see my... Oh, he does see my idea, but I can first capture, right? And then after that captures here. And this is game over. I'm hitting the queen. And also capturing the queen comes with mate. I've got this mate as well. And I've got this mate. Yeah. How do you guys want me to mate? Let's go for this mate. That's so pretty. I can go put my queen in front of the king as well. That mate was just too pretty. And come on, oh, Marcia's in the game again. I want to take him down. Give me that guy who thinks he's the USSAs Blitz champ. Leonardo da Vinci. Are we going to have some art? We probably are, because it's aggressive Sicilian already. And what line do you play? Interesting, I actually know no theory over there. I'll just take. Which pawn are you capturing with? Yep. Keeps no imbalances on the position. Where do I want to put this bishop? I feel like bishop c4 is actually possible, because there's no bishop here yet. Now bishop here. We can avoid that. We can also... Black's got a nice position. Let's go rook b1. Play very boring chess. Get the bishop to e3. I just defended the pawn. This bishop can even prepare it to play like a real grandmaster. Stick it up on a7. a2, I mean. And now king h1. I mean, these pawn advances are coming pretty slowly, and I want to push f4. And there's no checks now, so f4 comes with it's a bit more of a speedy move than it was just now. And this opens up a square. My queen could have gone to f3. He wants to play like this. Now I'm managing to play forwards. f4, I got this shove. And in the long term, I've got the open f file as well as this bishop sitting around on the a2 square. Always just keeping an eye on. Do I want to keep queens around? I don't even think it's necessary. Let's stay here where we can stop the rook from coming into the 7th. And now we're tying down black's position. He's going to start to need to defend here. I might even just play e6. It's a pretty equal position. All my work and weirdness hasn't made the position, hasn't done anything interesting to the position. That's clever. That's pretty clever. We can back up and yeah, I don't know. This bishop on a2 might not be that great. We can capture. No, I was even thinking knight. Knight there sometime. He's gonna go knight takes. Oh, but it doesn't. I don't lose any material. I can move the bishop, and we'll go to the scan. Why did I'm playing weirdly. Oh, I'm playing very weirdly. Putting the bishop on g1 now. I'm just playing for the singular ideas so far in the game. It's usually not enough to win a game. You need more than one idea. He's going for this. I missed it. Okay, let's get rid of that annoying rook. I actually just had check immediately. Kick myself over that. Ooh. Well, let's just see where the king goes to. If it goes here, I've got some cool ideas. Nope. Giving me nothing. And I'm not going to go rook takes. That's just going to help him. And I need to step out of the way of this bishop. So he's attacking on g2. Nice time advantage as well. Gonna try and get e6 in as soon as possible. I'm threatening mate. I don't know if he knows it. He might forget. No, this guy does not forget. This is such a weird position, honestly. I don't know what the evaluation is. Well, that isn't... Well, let's go for it. King at h6, I've got bishop c3 check, picking up the rook. Yep. Okay, that was lucky. Again, we'll push the pawn again. Needs to defend and deflect. Like this for now. And try and get the bishop away as soon as possible before more pieces come to the game. Oh, I'm going to simply just, I'm just going to take that piece if it gets there. That might just be a perpetual, so I need to go for this. We'll go g3 and bring this knight back. We'll go hunting the pawn now. And this is such a nice piece actually. This might just be drawn, but I'm definitely better. That square's still defended. As long as I'm defended there, I can use my knight. Throw in some checks. And maybe this should be the idea, to go after the bishop's sack, but taking these pawns. Throw in a check quickly. Sack here, get a more active king. And flag like this. Keep the knight around. Okay. Okay, I was lucky there. That should have just been a draw. Didn't I take down Sims on 19? Yep. He's just coming back with fire. How's my team doing? Can I see here? Steenkamp on 12. He's really going to make a lot of points tonight. I can already feel it. And let's go F5. Sorry, knight F6. If he's already on 12 and fire, he's already in the groove. And this time he's not just playing around. I'm guessing he's going for E4 now. That's such an annoying move. I could probably just take there. What to do? Let's take this outpost and go F5 and concede that white has actually managed to achieve a lot. But maybe. What? That blunders a piece. Oh, it doesn't. Knight takes. Rook takes. And knight takes there. No, wait, it does blunder a piece. I was thinking the bishop's around to still pin my knight, but I can just take the piece. In my mind, I was seeing ghosts. Okay, so my rook's defended. Let's just continue the attack then. Queen defends. And a deflection, okay. Very nice. But I'm getting trades in, so I don't know. Trades is also worth quite a lot in these types of positions. Getting rook f8, and there's coordination on this square. I'm getting bishop d4 as well. So this gives me the pawn for free, right? Nothing funny about it. No tricks. Queen takes b7 should just be losing as well. And I can already just take that pawn. Maybe I need to attack it again. How though? Ooh, maybe this is an idea. Asking him to grab this pawn because of this check. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay, I don't see the tricks. Oh wait, there's a trick. There's a check, and I can't go rook back. Oh, but it does come with check. But then even king h1, and then my rook is actually pinned to the queen, but I can pick up the queen. But that's not what I wanted to go for. This comes with check. And then I can pick up the queen. I was thinking just queen takes will be mate, but the check helps, and that was the idea. And rook takes, my idea is queen c1 check, mate. So we'll go for my trick. Check. This isn't the cleanest win. I guess the rook is still around. Okay, but I'm taking first place. I still have a good start here, but I think Steenkamp's going to be on my ass now. 16 with fire. He's still in there. And oh, if he's on fire and he's got that win in as quickly as I did. And this guy wants me to say his whole name again. S22. I'm playing similar positions over and over again. Oh, this rook move is pretty nice. That means I won't go queen c7, but I'll prepare my e5 break via e8, and now knight takes. Go rook takes as well. Knight takes seems fine. That square is so nice for the knight though. Can go back for it, or we can just get the king to h7. It feels like a nice idea for now. Get the bishop to the square. Yep, and now I've got a lot of space. I've got this whole d file to play with. The bishop's also very, very happy. Although my bishops are looking at this side of the board. Okay, so he's preparing just to challenge me over there. We'll go queen here. This is making stuff like that pretty impossible. Okay, so I'm getting one rook. Well, I'm getting one exchange so far. Oh no, wait, I've been blundering this pawn so far. Ugh. Okay, thank you. And what now? What's next? More trades? Or maybe even knight e4 to open up their file again. Okay, this can't be good, right? And now I've got this huge center. White, I don't think you're advancing on this side. I can play f4 if he doesn't go bishop h3. I can't really go there yet. Let's just go back queen f7, and I'm still guarding all the important points in the position. And I can shut this down, attack the knight, or I can keep the position active. Make something with this passed pawn now. He doesn't have knight here or here. He's going for this nice square. Oh. Let's allow it. And that was actually pretty good. Just counterattack on the king's side. I feel like my queen's already on this side, so I've no reason to delay this attack. And he can pick up this pawn, but now this comes. And I was thinking maybe taking there would have been stronger initially. Oh, he goes for all of this. Isn't this really bad for him? Maybe not. He survives. Miraculously. Okay, clock situation, I just need to check that out as well. It seems like I had a nice advantage, but I'm blundering some of it away. I mean, he's got knight here. And I need to retreat my queen. So it's not clear yet if I'm winning, really. This isn't what I was hoping for. Got bishop takes back here. I'm playing with this new threat. Okay, we're going for an endgame. I don't necessarily want to. Now suddenly, let's... Oh, no, this is terrible. I'm blundering away a perfectly fine position. If the bishop goes back, it's kind of game over. So I'm kind of hoping for something like that. Yup. Sometimes you just need to sit around and hope for blunders. How fast are these pawns? I don't think they're fast at all. He needs to start with this pawn. Okay, now, whoa, I need to still be careful. This guy is actually playing really well. Oh no, what am I even doing? He's finding actually a way to advance with only a knight and a few pawns. Okay, that drops that pawn, and this one's still covered. Let's go bishop c5. Allow c7, but then meet it with none of that even. Let's just bring the king closer. And there are no checks, right? That could harm me. Okay, let's destroy him. I've had enough of this. And now pushing this pawn, simply rook a6, and the knight is trapped, and this pawn's going down. And this should be all she wrote. Nope, not yet. He still wants to play a few more moves, and we'll just attack the knight. Proof. Oh wait, no. Why is this knight still around? Oh no, why am I blundering? Oh no. Oh no. Ah. I'm going to lose my rook as well now soon. Okay. Okay, thank you. That was terrible. Steenkamp on 20 there. What does that mean for Poch? Oh no, we still... No, wait, why is the score not updating? Why isn't he part of Poch's score? He went down against Masiam Fundo in the first game. I guess it's just because our other players haven't woken up yet. I'm playing against the player 11. And we're going to have a French. And let's go for mainline. And bishop g5. This trades. What's the story again here? I think e5. Bishop takes. And I saw someone play an interesting move over here a while ago. I think bishop e3, I think it was, and queen d3 after knight e4. Yeah, queen d3, and then you kick the knight away. I'm not too sure anymore. Yeah, I'm not too sure. No, this doesn't seem good. This seems bad. Oh, this is such a bad idea. How did that guy even play this? You need to go c4. Move the king even. Oh no. Let's get the king to f3. Let's just be a bit funny for a second. Knight there, king f3. Okay. And I don't know what I'm claiming. I'm claiming the center is closed and I can maybe fianchetto my king back. Okay, I have no idea how to play this. So obviously I need to revisit that line. Because this was stupid as hell. Oh, but I'm helping the bishop enter. Why did I do that? I can trade queens. Let's trade queens. And I'll claim in this endgame I've got such an active looking king that you can just as well resign. No tricks here. And I mean, let's get the king to safety soon. This check though. And this check. It should be game over soon. Missed all of that. Okay, so this has been my worst game so far in the tournament. Well, let's keep going. Maybe I can find something. No, I'm getting destroyed. I should try and get rid of the pawns, I think. That's... king safety, there are not too many pieces left. And I should try and get a setup where... I can even play this. It's actually interesting, this knight's around. I think he was bargaining on that idea. But that idea is still so strong. I've got this bishop though. Let's get rid of one of these rooks. Not happy with this game. Maybe I can pull off a draw. That knight of his is coming here. I'm losing definitely. Wait a minute. Has he forgotten that, Oh, he forgot that. Okay. I'm back. Okay. I'm definitely back now. What a swindle. Okay, this is so fun. What a swindle. I guess I should try and push for the win now. How to push for the win. I could still blunder this. I need to be careful. The clock situation, though. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make a draw. I think we'll let my opponent. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt here. Not going to harass him any longer. I'll just be happy with the draw. Steenkamp's going to overtake me though now. With that extra bit of fire, he's still on fire, 24. And, well, that blunder in the opening, weird game. Oh, and why I was saying I was going to play for the win is because I actually thought the king fork, I thought that was picking up material. It's my second game against Simza. We'll go for a different type of approach. And b2. And sometimes I just sack a pawn. I go c. Oh, he needs to be careful. We can go c4 here and just put this pawn here. And I could have maybe played this incorrectly. It feels like he knows what he's doing. He's obviously seen this type of thing before. e3. And time to get out of the pin, maybe. I want to play h3, but I know he's going to sack that bishop. Let's get the queen active. And get the rooks into the game. I think that also needs to happen. The queen isn't really active where I put it. Don't know why I was saying that. Just defend this bishop. Now at least I'm not losing material. If he goes bishop takes, I was even considering this. Let's move over here. Attacking that rook. And now I'm attacking the bishop as well. But still, this knight g4, all of this, these things aren't nice. Ah, exactly. I can go knight takes here. Queen check here. I'm asking for a bit of trouble for the amounts of material I'm getting, but I've got knight g1 and rook takes here. And still, I'm now up a full piece, but my queen is very weirdly placed. And I'm probably going to have to play king f1 sometime. The thing I think that makes this position... Yeah, he doesn't have knight h2, my king can start running. Very cool position, really. Okay. Oh. Is it too much to start running the king immediately? This is going to use a lot of time. I can already feel it. King h1, let's just do it. And, well, queen takes there, okay. I need to get my king to d1, I think. It should be safe for the time being. This isn't good. From getting a draw out of a, well, kind of just an equal, lost game to this position, throwing away one game, feels like my momentum is being tilted a bit. Let's just king here. Weird stuff. And after a3, king a2. The position seems more normal. Oh, great. I'll just blunder over there. Hey, lighter. I get Janiso, skis.
My boyfriend's a lighter thief. So the world knows.
I have to play this check sometime. See what it gives me. And now I'm down on the clock. This is such an unpleasant position. And I feel like it's not the end of my king running around yet. I can't even do this. Ugh, that comes with check. Let's just see him play rook takes a1 check. He doesn't see it. Okay, I'm live-ish. I need to sack something. No hopes. Oh, this is over. This is so over. Okay, this is done. Ah, there goes my rook. Man, mate. Okay. Okay, the next game is a berserk game. I need to wake up. Stink, I'm taking the lead there. 32 with fire. No one's going to take him down tonight. He's rolling away with the games over there. And who's he playing? He's playing against Marcia, the only guy to have taken him down. And his position, he seems better. It seems like a position he'd like to play without queens. In-gamey. I'm not going to berserk this guy. Okay, we can do it like this. I've got nothing to lose now. And it's pretty much just a bullet game. Okay, whoa, what am I? Am I crazy or something? What am I doing? I'm a bit too crazy now. This guy's friendly. He gets rid of the scary piece for me all by himself. I need to do nothing. He doesn't even go queen here, which would be part of the plan, I guess. We'll go a5. Oh, but he had that queen check the whole time, picking up my knight. I'm just stepping out of that right now, going for this fork. He needs to move his knight to save everything, but then this knight's coming here. And I think I'm happy now. I might get e5 soon. What? Okay. Okay. That's an interesting point to make. That these two pawns are pretty strong according to him. And let's keep pressure here. And we'll go here, just to remind you that your rook's hanging. Okay, now I'm definitely worse. Don't know if I should have berserked him. This could have just been a 2-pointer. I've never really lost against the eagle himself. Berserking him was a bad idea. We'll go for this, where I get to... Oh, shucks, he had some interesting checks here. And now I need to really speed up the processing. You can go rook c7 check and trade on queens and he should be winning. He wants to keep pieces on the board. This can't be good for him. Turn this check. Turn this check. And I need to trade. That's mate. Oh, we can do this. Oh, I'm not buying what I'm up to. This cannot by any standards be good. Or kosher. This is weird. Why am I doing this? Oh, now I'm winning. He's got another rook check. That was super lucky. Okay, getting me the 3 points. And that puts me at 29. And Marcia takes down Steenkamp again. The only player managing to do that twice now. And I was saying just now that position seemed pretty equal to me. Not sure what went wrong. It seemed like a type of position Steenkamp would have loved to play. In any case, 137 for our team. It's not too far away from the other teams. Mark is also in the house. It seems he's taking a while to get his rhythm. And getting a rematch again against this Leonardo da Vinci opponent. And I don't know what we went for in the previous game. I think queen came here. And we traded. And simply knight c3. And I played a very boring game. And bishop c4 was kind of also part of my ideas. This is following almost exactly what happened in the previous game. So I'll stick to the same ideas. King h1 off of this diagonal. It makes f3 possible. Well, this is a new move. He did not play that in the previous game. He knows what I'm going to be up to with that bishop. So just gets rid of it. This pawn is a weakness. Let's try and get at it. This also helps get bishop e3. The f3 move made room for my queen. So let's try and get everything. Knight f4 is actually really strong. Because I'll probably need to trade it down, and then I'm going to sit with these backward type looking pawns, but it gives me the file. With what reason? And now I'm only spotting this move. I'll give up the bishop, I think, even for the knight. The position seems good for getting to attack this pawn. This queen is actually pretty good at jumping to both sides of the board. What should we do? I think knight takes and then play bishop here. Take the diagonal. If he plays bishop there, maybe pawn push even, and this pawn is always going to be weak. Also, I'm actually hitting this pawn as well. So that's how he defends it. No attacks yet. Let's go for this. Thanks for the pawn. And, well, okay, he gets this pawn in return, but I think queen here is also putting a bit of pressure, and allowing the rook to the 7th is something you should not be trying to do. And this is a normal blitz game. It's not a berserked game. I've definitely got this file, but he's got a nasty attack coming. So, how to deal with it? H3. Okay, there's no other pawns coming in. Your bishop's a bit weird now. What a solution. If it was a solution. Okay, now where's that queen going? It's trying to get the rook up and over. Ah, that's the idea. Ah, I blundered that. Go after this pawn of rook here, and I think I'm defending okay-ish. I'm gonna probably lose the exchange. He wants nothing of this. And I'm stopping the rook from coming here. I'm also threatening this check, picking up the bishop. He's gonna probably take this pawn. I'll need to go rook g1. He can gobble another pawn, but he needs to be tactically aware. Okay, he wasn't. So he drops the bishop. This is probably worse than dropping the bishop. Still can't coordinate on the square yet, and this is his main plan. So let's just drive this rook back. And, oh, now he drops the rook, I guess. No. The rook can fall back. And let's take here, because the king needs to recapture, and we've got mate. Okay, Masia taking the lead. Well done. He's having a good tournament. If he beats Steenkamp, he can't be having a bad tournament. That's just he needs to be playing good chess. Trust me. Zimani, what do you have in store for me today? If I bring you the Dutch, you're gonna bring me anything special. You're gonna trade down immediately. Oh, interesting. Gonna go queenside castles. I think I should play c6 before this knight enters the game. Ooh, that must be weird. That must be a weird move to make. It's stopping me from castling. Okay, I granted, but I think it's just weird. Okay, I'll just play for the center in the meanwhile. Maybe I should copycat him and show him that my bishop has a place on f7 while his doesn't have the same natural place. So he's making a new square for the bishop. He's still keeping his options open of where to castle to. And actually this move is really good. It just made my position very awkward. Because how am I defending this pawn? I need to go to f7. And now he goes queenside after I've committed my king. Very nice. Okay. Oh, he can give up the knight for that pawn. Hey, I'm getting crushed. Oh, if he takes with the knight, I'm getting crushed. Let's just see what happens. I can't not take that knight back. It's kind of necessary. But I might have a tempo with bishop a6. Okay, no tempo. Doesn't go for it. Doesn't see it. Could take my chances and play it again, but I'm just going to play rook here. See where his attack takes me. King can always step back to e8 if this knight moves. For now, I'm just closing down this scary diagonal, which is on my king. And I don't want to know what's going to happen if that diagonal should be played on. And while my rook and queen are on this side of the board, I'm just going to open up some lines. You can play queen here, and at least I think no, I don't even have a perpetual. I'm walking into some serious attacking by him. There's going to be some nasty business soon. I have no idea what to play. Ask this knight just to move, and I was hoping I could do that with the idea of bishop a6. Not even. He's trying to trap my queen now. This is bad. He's outplaying me badly here. Playing really well. Okay, now while the queen is here, can I... Just need to attack the queen. Ooh. Ooh, that one hurts. As well as rook a1 coming. He outplayed me. Take a bishop, please. And put the bishop here. He outplayed me, but I'm hoping for a swindle. I'm going for a mate. This guy does not play around. I need some activity somewhere in the position. Someday I might get this shove. And I need the king to be somewhere else for that. So we'll just open a file to the king. He can just ignore it if he wants to. Hey, he's doing everything I'm saying he should. That's how you know they're playing well. Or at least at your level. I mean, my advice isn't the best, so I need to keep tension around here. Maybe throw the king back as soon as possible. This is devastatingly bad. Only got a knight for this queen, and this queen is breathing down my throat. Okay, I don't know. Close up the position a bit. Ish, you can just take this. There's no check. I should just stop saying what he could do, because he does it. He's gonna go to queen takes, obviously, and I should resign now. Okay, that was fun while it lasted. Yen, that guy Let's not play around. Thrashing me. And 20 minutes to go. I should try and get in another Berserk game. My only Berserker so far was against the Eagle. And I'm not going to Berserk Keegan Chang. This guy's rating is way too high. Not going to risk it. Steenkamp representing us tonight. We'll go for an Evans Gambit. Interesting. I should just watch the theory on this Gambit in the beginning. I mean, he's playing it very slowly. There has to be something wrong with this. I mean, there's got to be playing h6. You can't do that here. Honestly, I don't buy it. There must be some way for me to just run away with the position now. And I think this is it, because you need to go queen takes. And then simply bishop takes. Yep. Glad to have found it. I am setting up a mate threat, but he's not going to fall for it. I'm going to do something active. And the rook doesn't have a great... Okay, that's how everything's defended. Oh, interesting. Okay, I don't want his position, but my position is also very strange to play. So he wants me, he's sacking a pawn just to get the bishop back into the game. And to attack my bishop. That was clever. Actually, I'm losing a piece now. Aye, I'm not seeing all of these things tonight. That's so nasty. Need to continue the attack against the king in the center. Okay, he gives away a pawn, I give away a piece. Okay. Oopsie. Okay, this isn't great. This is not what I was hoping for. Definitely not. That was a good pawn sack. Completely. Oh, why? Mouse slip. Wanted to go to c1. Just losing a tempo over there. And actually, if he goes queen here, where do I even go to? Oh, I've got this cool move. Now the king has moved. I need to play with some kind of tactic to win back the material. And for the time being, this bishop is stopping all my great ideas. So how to get around that bishop? Well, something says to me that this knight's coming here soon. Just get my... Oh, my queen can't even come to f3 with tempo. I think I'm lost. Queen h5 holds onto the knight if this knight moves. Okay, he fortunately moves the rook, so... Going after that pawn, but this is actually a central point of my position. And... I think I'm lost. I'm not finding anything great. Bishop back, maybe keep this knight. Oh, but the knight is lost. Hey. This is pretty bad. And he finds this very nice idea in the end. And I'm crushed. I've been crushed again. 15 minutes to go. Marcia taking the lead. I'm not going to berserk him. That would be pretty insane. So Marcia's over 40 points. And we're going to have a... Well, no, not today. And I wonder if he's going to go for this line. He's probably been seeing me play this on stream quite often, so... A knight takes, I need to play bishop e7 because this pawn's hanging. I'll centralize the knight because I think coming to b6 Should be fine-ish. And he's allowing some tempos to get me castled. And that pawn was actually hanging. I didn't realize it. Okay, I've got two strong bishops. And he's gonna have a huge kingside attack now soon. Queen a4 is definitely a must to coordinate with these bishops, and I think I'm going to go for this. I think this is what he wants. My king is going to be fine on h8. Hey, I don't know. I've been outplayed so much throughout this tournament. I'm doubting myself. Yep. And here's the reason why I should have doubted myself. Bishop h6. I need to give up the exchange or just accept that I've got a shitty position. And I'm not one to accept a shitty position, so I'm giving up the exchange and hoping for these moves to come along very quickly so that I can start using these pieces. But obviously, well, these are my ideas and they just stopped immediately through that knight move. Okay, he needs to maybe play this. And the knight's potentially pinned for a second. Queen, where's that queen going? That's maybe just a strong move by him. Giving up the pawn here, saying I've got nothing after f3, but I can run away. I'm not too sure. No, I have no idea what's happening. Very confusing position. He goes knight. Makes sense. But I've got bishop takes and then my knight might escape. Like this. But then he's gotten rid of big attacking piece. This bishop. And I need to defend for the following tempo. And the queen is also now... Oh, well, not anymore. The queen needed to guard. Okay, he's a bit greedy, man. That's a bit greedy. Come on. Come on, Marcia. You can't take that pawn. I need to get this rook here now. If he goes rook takes a6, I'm going to be very surprised. It means he's got zero respect for my attacking ability. And, well, it feels like my attack better than it was a few seconds ago. Oh, I've got a sneaky idea. I want to mate him like this. Because this pawn is pinned. Oh. That solves it in a weird way. Wow. Oh no, shit. I'm blundering this knight. Oh no, he's gonna see it. Oh, I gifted him this game. Ah. Ah. Ah, okay, I'm resigning that. Oh, my attack was really coming along after I thought quite a lot of hope was gone. And it's now a battle between Steenkamp, I think, and Leonardo da Vinci wants to berserk me. We'll berserk him back. And I don't remember the previous position we got. Okay, if we're getting a 2 knights, I'm going to be pretty happy. Bishop needs to retreat back to f1. If the queen takes, I've got knight c3. But I've seen some weird moves nowadays, like knight d4 here. Pretty weird stuff. But now bishop takes. The point is the bishop goes back to f1 to defend that g2 pawn. And the tempo allows you to come back. And, well, just attack. I'm castled. And, ooh. I played like an Evans Gambit. Ask that bishop, wait a minute, where are you going? Okay. I'm hitting this knight a few times. The knight moves, check, probably. And you need to go knight takes. Okay, here's my awesome point. You need to go king takes, actually. Oh, he sees it so quickly. This guy is on it. He's really on it tonight, tactically. King takes was the only move there. I'm going to play bishop a3 as soon as possible. Oh, this guy's coming for me. Ah, but I've got my own ideas as well. I don't know, this might just be an equal position. I was looking at this, for instance. Yeah, it's just equal now. Something I missed. Queen e4 was a very nice move. Now I'm just sacking some pawns. Oh, this is just strange. I'm giving up this knight. Why even am I doing that? Why? He's gonna just block. Okay, he doesn't block. I've got this check, picking up the rook. Wait, isn't this close to mate? Let's insert it just to gain some time. Then go for the rook. And this queen is actually very scary. Trying to mate me here. The game's gonna go on. Mate! Oh. Nothing was stopping me from missing that. Nothing. Just g3. Why did I move so quickly? I had enough time. Oh. Too slow to berserk this guy back. And now I'm just gonna make 2 points. This is a slow tournament for me. That was stupid. I would have gotten 3 points for that. Oh no, and would have cost me nothing just to wait an extra second. Oh well, I guess I've swindled a few games in here, so that's just my karma. Ugh. Now I'm into a weird game again. This pawn's weak, but this pawn's going to be very weak. Oh. He's going to pick up a pawn. Bishop takes, though, you could lose a piece, so you need to go knight takes. Defend. This guy is doing really, really well. How am I even attacking this knight again? Get the queen here, rook here. One day I might get the pawn back, continue attacking the pawn, but I think queen here forces kind of a queen trade. Not the type of one I'd like. I mean, he's been spending his time really well, having berserked the game. Okay. I can go rook takes here. That's interesting. A very cool move. I've got this weird position where I started attacking on the 6th rank out of nowhere. Another bishop and the rook and the queen are coming in. Okay, very interesting. And he needs to walk here. I think if he goes this way. And maybe that bishop. There's got to be something nasty here I can do. Bit of an unorthodox attack, so he resigns. Okay, this is 2 points. And I need to end in the top 10, so let's berserk. Let's berserk Adolf Mater. Sounds a bit like Agat Mator. I'll take there, and I'll try and get into the line I actually wanted to play, but I've been playing too quickly to berserk this. played d5. And bishop e7, actually g4. This is actually a really good line for black. No problems, actually. A lot of top players. Actually, this is one of the lines that refuted all the King's Gambit. I'm not playing it correctly. The move order is a bit different, but I think it comes to roughly the same positions. And one of the points, I think, is that white is actually sacrificing that f4 pawn to get play in the center. So you're immediately striking at the center. Look at, he's only got one pawn now in the center. He's actually managed to get the kind of a good imbalance. I can take... what am I looking for in this position? I'm looking for the sack over here at the right time. And I'll go for the file like this. Pretty important file. I mean, my rook on f8, on a8 is doing nothing. It won't be doing anything. So this is the moment I'd like to have sacked on... No, wait, it doesn't work. Ah, he's playing forwards. I think he wants to crush me. Everyone tonight just wants to crush me. No remorse. 3 minutes to go. This is the last game of the tournament. I've got a minute on the clock. A minute's okay. I mean, I've guided myself through the opening with half a minute. So time control is still fine. He's just attacking yet again. Go like rook like this. If anything special, I'm at least getting the rook on g. He wants to just take there. Oh. Really gunning me. We'll see what this leads to. I'm down a pawn. Got my own mate threat. Maybe I can just draw this game. Well, nothing special anymore here. We'll go like this. If the queen moves, I'm getting the h3 pawn. I must be careful not to play queen takes h3 though, because there's a little tactic on his side as well, which is queen takes check and then taking, so I can't do that. And now he's made a passed pawn. This is terrible. This is terrible. I'm going down here. And, well, enough time for him to take me down as well. I'm going to give up this pawn. Maybe he forgets that his queen's got the responsibility of defending that f2 knight, rook. Oh no, I walked back into the same pin. Why? I'll throw in the towel. Well done, well done. Tonight's not my night. I don't know if I'm getting another pairing. That top 10 is just too far away from me tonight. Sasha, let's go berserk. Maybe you can go berserk as well. We can blitz out the game. This is pre-moving bishop c4, weird idea. But I need to get this mate quickly. So let's play my own made-up gambit and get my bishop trapped. He luckily doesn't want the bishop. And we'll push in the center. At least my clock must be more... his clock must be less than the tournament clock. You can take there. Just check maybe. And how am I finishing this? Okay, he needs to take here. Oh, but I can't even take that rook. My own rook's hanging. Oh, this is just too sharp. I'm not going to get a win in. It's going to be equal soon. Let's shut out that bishop. Okay, and try and... Well, I need to get the mate in quickly. Whoa. How am I doing this? This is so weird. Such a weird position. Goes on that pawn. Maybe a queen takes here is the idea. Ugh, I'll need to go back for this. If the bishop was still shut down, I was going to sacrifice my queen. And, 30 seconds left on the tournament clock. Don't know if I'm getting this. I'm getting somewhere. Queen takes, and... got that last berserk in. Okay, that will be it, and that puts me in 8th place. I'm happy that I'm... Well, 10 seconds to go, I can't say yet. 36. People are on my heel here. Adolf Mater. Sounds so much like Agat Motor. In any case, Steenkamp going to end on first place. Well done with 1 point extra to Masia, having taken him down twice. Well done to UJ this time. Never know who's going to win anymore. UCT. I mean, where's VUT? They're usually, they're the new braggers of this tournament. In any case, this was such a fun tournament. Not my best performance, but nice to see Steenkamp take this first place. And he lost only 3 games. First against Masia. Not too sure what went wrong. And Masia had a hectic attack. Okay. In any case, well done to everyone that participated. Well done to the winners. And see you guys soon. Let's just see my own team's performance. We've got Steenkamp, myself, Irion, and Mark, Bachi, Ramari, Ivan, Ompa, Mampur, and Lost Souls. Pule, not exactly in there. And Jan Witboy seems like he's playing again. In any case, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon for more games and South African chess players games. And remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Just hit that clock to remind you guys to subscribe. And see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.